What happens when you are hurt and you just can't seem to get over it? Because it's going to happen. You're going to be heartbroken. You're going to be hurt. You're going to get in conflict with somebody that you love and that you have loved greatly. Anybody can get along with somebody as long as there's no conflict, right? As long as you have the same viewpoint, the same theology, the same politics, the same lifestyle, everything's good. But what do you do when you get in conflict and you don't agree? You've got to love like you've never been hurt. I'm convinced that some people wake up every morning and the first thing they do is brush their teeth and they sharpen their tongues so they can attack others. I'm convinced that there's just those people that's who they are. Somewhere you're going to be hurt. I know this is an encouraging message today, right? Aren't you glad you came? Somewhere you're going to be lied about. Somewhere you're going to be deeply wounded. Maybe even with the people you're working with right now. Somebody's going to betray you. But you've got to rise and love like you've never been hurt. And I'm just laying a foundation for where I want to go today. But I'm thinking of Joseph. I love the picture when he's standing and his brothers are brought in before him. If you know the story of Joseph, like he's got the keys to the whole kingdom and all the corn in the world and all the grain in the world. He has the keys to the barn. And everybody's starving and his brothers come in, the ones who threw him into the pit. And the baker is there, and the people who forgot about him, and Potiphar's wife who falsely accused him. And at that moment, when he had the power, he had to make a choice. I can get them back. I can make them pay. I can use the weight of the authority and the position that I have. I can exact my revenge on them right now. But Joseph made a decision. Joseph made a decision. I'm going to love these people who have done so wrong to me. I'm going to love them like I've never been hurt. And he saved his family and he saved the world when he chose to love like he had never been hurt. I think about Moses. Moses wanted to set God's people free, but he failed. He failed miserably, and he ends up 40 years in the desert, 4 decades to think about how he was treated and how his people were treated. And then God comes in a burning bush and says to him, go back to those same people and set them free. And Moses said, I don't want to go back there. But God said, go back and love like you've never been hurt. And he went back and set the people free. There's something that happens when we understand that God has called us to love like we've never been hurt. Amen.